once I started getting all these followers and people messaging me saying really lovely things, then my family started realizing that it was a good thing what I was doing. And
Welcome to the Passion Behind the Art show. It's all about diving in with individuals to learn the story behind their passion. It's your host, Daryl Pinnock. So I have a couple things to share before we get in this week's episode. This year, I will be podcasting live at Creative South. Creative South is a big deal to me. It's a special place for me, and I'm honored to be able to podcast live at Creative South. Also, I've teamed up with Cotton Bureau and to do a shirt for the podcast, Passion Behind the Art t-shirt. So this is a way that you can support the podcast to keep it going. I would really appreciate if you would be able to pick up a shirt. So go to DPCREATES.com to pick up a Passion Behind the Art t-shirt. Now let's jump into this week's episode. Well, I'm excited to have StephStings on the Passion Behind the Art show. I tried to pronounce her last name, but I destroyed it, and I don't want to destroy it on air. But she's known as StephStings, the awesome guitarist, awesome musician. Stephanie, welcome.
Hi, it's really good to be here. This is actually my first interview, so I'm very excited and very glad to have finally met you.
Great. We've been trying to make this happen, but between school and the life of a musician, I know it's super busy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's kick it off. How did your journey into music start? What age? What was the story behind it?
So, when I was 7 years old, I started learning the piano, and I would do lessons with my sister at the same time, and she was really good at piano, and I just wasn't. And I remember watching her play piano thinking, how is she doing that? I just couldn't do it. So then in the end, I sat down with Mum and I said, no, I can't play piano, I'm stopping. So then Mum let me stop. And then my dad said, how about you start playing guitar? Because Dad taught himself how to play guitar. So then he started teaching me how to play, and I loved it immediately. And then I started doing lessons when I was 9, and since then I've just been obsessed with guitar, and I can't go a day without playing guitar. Otherwise, I just feel like something's missing from my day. So I've been doing lessons since I was 9 years old, and I've only just stopped. And then now this is where my career is finally taking off. So yes. And then basically I just ended up just getting used to social media, and I just thought, you know what, why don't I start showing people my music via social media? And originally I was just going to show my friends, but then now it seems like the whole world has caught on, which is very exciting.
So,
yes,
when would you say like you felt like everything started to get bigger than usual especially on social media? Like, was there a point that did something happen? Did you get a feature? What was it that caused you to feel like it started to become bigger than usual?
So originally I started my Instagram account November 2016, and at that stage I only had about 30 of my closest friends on there, and they would all comment and say, good job, Steph, and it was all very cute. And then I started putting hashtags in my comments so that maybe if something caught on, I could get bigger. And then this really famous Instagram account reblogged one of my videos, and it was just this pretty famous guitar account, and they reblogged one of my videos and immediately got a bazillion views, and it was this crazy. And I thought, hang on, I could actually make something of this. And then ever since that day, just more and more accounts have been reblogging my music, which is really lovely, and it's just been really building up, and so now I'm just taking it as it goes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So when someone hears Steph music, what are you trying to get them to experience?
I kind of feel like, this is my opinion, but with music of today, I kind of feel like the top 10, the top 20, everything's really similar, and I myself don't feel like it's very expressive, and it's all about like a party, or it's all about love, it's all about this one kind of theme, and it's all very similar. And I kind of wanted to just have a genre that it has all different themes, and it's kind of like it's all different experiences in one, and it doesn't necessarily need words. I want it to be that it's a feeling, and you don't need words to actually understand what the musician is trying to express. So I kind of want it to be that the person who's listening can kind of make up their own experience from listening to the song without hearing the words to make them feel a certain thing. I kind of want it to be the viewer's own experience of the music.
Okay. So I know you're a guitarist. Like, what's your favorite thing about being a guitarist?
I think the fact that I can just take my guitar anywhere, because I could just take it to the beach. I can walk with my guitar. I can take it anywhere, and I feel bad for people who play piano because they have to go somewhere to play piano, and I can just have my guitar on my back and just carry it around everywhere. I just love it. It's so mobile.
I never thought about that, but that's a pretty good advantage. You kind of could just start playing anywhere at any time.
Exactly. Yeah.
So when you got started, right? I know it wasn't like always easy. So what would you say was the hardest struggle you had to overcome?
Probably. I don't think. How do I explain this? I don't think I was thinking, am I ready to do this at this age? Because when I first started, I'd only just turned 16, and I was thinking, do I have time to be doing this? Because I live a very busy life, and then I was kind of thinking that my family wasn't really that excited about it because they were thinking, oh, you're a bit too young to be doing this. But then once it started happening, I realised that all I needed to do was just take like 15 minutes out of my day and use it to post something and then to promote my music, and that's all it took. And then once I started getting all these followers and people messaging me saying really lovely things, then my family started realising that it was a good thing what I was doing. And I haven't really had that many struggles, but that was probably the biggest struggle, just kind of working out whether I wanted to pursue it or not.
Okay. So who would you say you kind of helped you through that process? The people that you kind of draw energy, support system?
Probably my sister, because she's so excited about, she's always been really excited about the whole idea of StephStings. And she's just always logging onto my account and seeing how many followers I've got. She always wants to know about how it's going, so she's kind of encouraged me to keep going and really supportive of it. So, yeah, probably my sister, yeah.
So is this your older sister?
Yeah, my older sister. So I have one sister, and she's 18 months older, and we're really close.
Okay, cool. So she plays the piano and you play the guitar.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of have like a nice little band going on there.
Yeah, sometimes we've had a bit of a jam together. I usually jam with my dad though, because we both play guitar. But yeah, a slightly musical family.
Oh, that's cool. So your dad plays guitar, your sister plays the piano, and you play the guitar.
Yeah.
Does your mom play too?
She used to play guitar when she was younger, but she wasn't very good, so she stopped playing. But she can hold a beat. She can do a bit of a click for us, but that's about it.
That is funny. That is funny. So, in practicing and learning how to grow your audience, like what were some of the things that you saw? I know you talked about like adding hashtags. What were some of the other things that you did to kind of help you to grow?
On my main Instagram account, where I have just people that I know that isn't my music account, I just posted something saying, "Hey, if you guys haven't seen this yet, this is my other account. This is my music account." So that was something that I did at the start, and then obviously when I posted a video, I did hashtags like guitar, songwriting, that kind of thing, and then I found some really cool music accounts, and I would send my video to those accounts and say, hey, do you want to have a look at my music? It'd be great if you could post it. If not, all good. And then sometimes they'd post it, sometimes they wouldn't. And then, yeah, if they posted it, then I would get heaps of followers, so that was really good. And that's basically all I do, and it just does its thing. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, cool. But that's a nice little, so what, you send them like a DM, a message?
Yeah, DM. So I just forward my video to them and I say, hey,
Oh,
I've posted this song. Check it out. Yeah.
oh, that's cool. That's cool. So what's next? Like 2018 has started. Like, what are some of the things that you're planning to do, planning to accomplish with StephStings?
Well, I just released my first ever EP, which came
Mm.
out 12th of January. Um, and right now I'm in my last year of school. 2018 is my last year of schooling, and I'm going to have a pretty busy year because I'm house captain as well. So I'm going to be quite busy, but I'm definitely going to keep Steph Strings going, and I'll just be posting videos regularly. And I'm hoping that by the end of the year, I'll actually be able to create a whole album with many songs on it. Um,
So
so
the
yes, that's
EP, what like? Tell me a little bit about the EP.
so the EP. It's called Allegoric Oceans, and it's got 6 songs on it, and they're all my originals. And 3 of them I wrote in 2017, and the other 3 have been just a process that I've been kind of writing for maybe 2 to 3 years. And then one day I just thought, I'm going to make an EP. Like, I've got all these followers, people want to listen to my music regularly. I may as well record it and then give it to them and allow them to purchase it or to download it. And then I just recorded those 6 songs. It's on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, SoundCloud, and yeah, it's doing really well so far. So very exciting, yeah.
Cool. So what was some of the inspiration behind it?
Um, well, so the first song is called San Remo, and that is named after where my beach house is. And it's just a really lovely place, and I just thought I thought I would write a really good song about that place because that's where most of my favorite memories come from. So
Oh.
that's the first song. Second song is called Chai Tea. I don't know, you know what chai tea is? It's a type
Mm.
of tea, and
Oh, okay. You mean like the Japanese? Is it Japanese?
yeah, it's kind of like a Japanese tea,
Yeah.
and I just remember I wrote that song, and then I was sipping a chai tea as I was drinking the song, as I was playing the song, and I was thinking, I may as well just call this chai tea because I'm having it right here. So that, then the third song is called The Smell of Summer, and only certain people can understand this, why it's called that. But when I get this feeling that whenever summer is coming, the season summer, I get a smell and I can almost smell it. And that's
Wow.
what I just called it that because it's a really nice feeling that I get. It's when like it starts getting sunny and I just really love that feeling. And then I have what's next? I have a song called Lolita, and it's about an old friend that I used to have. A song called Wally, and it's about riding a horse. Yeah, just all the songs they all have a meaning behind it, but but I just want like the listeners to kind of get their own meaning from it as well.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Gotcha. So when you're not playing music, what are you doing?
Well, I have school, and then at school I would have guitar lessons, and I'm in 2 bands. I'm in a funk band and a jazz band.
Really?
Um, yeah, and then I'm in 2 basketball teams, 1 netball team, a volleyball team. Um, what else? I have lots of cousins, lots of friends, so I'm always seeing people. I have a very, very, very busy life. But I always make time to play guitar because I think that's my favorite thing about my whole day, playing guitar and just having that alone time with my guitar. Definitely.
That is cool. The fact that you have all this going on, but you still make the time to um, put your music out and share your journey on the guitar. That is like so cool.
Yeah.
So, are you able to play?
Yeah, I'll play.
Cool. Let's do it.
Alrighty. So this song's called San Remo. It's the first song on my album. So I shall play it.
That is beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. That is beautiful. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you again for coming on the show, and this was a great talk. I'm really excited for everything that you're doing, and I'm wishing you all the best. I'll definitely keep in touch, but for now, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks again, Steph.
All right, thank you.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode. I really appreciate it. Also, I've teamed up with Cotton Bureau to do a shirt for the podcast, Passion Behind the Art t-shirt. So this is a way that you can support the podcast to keep it going. I would really appreciate if you'd be able to pick up a shirt. So go to DPCREATES.com to pick up a Passion Behind the Art t-shirt. Be blessed.